What's up, you guys? Welcome or welcome back to our channel. If this is your first time, special welcome to you. But if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back, fam. In today's video, I thought I should share one of my easiest and favorite oven grilled chicken wing recipe. Today we will be making these bad boys. If you know that this is your type of video, please stay through to the end. Be sure to like, share and subscribe so that I know to create more content like this. Let's get throwing. Step number one for this particular chicken wing recipe is simply to make a wet rub for your chicken wings. However, before we get into all of that, the first thing that I usually like to do is to pre-boil my chicken wings in some freshly diced garlic and a little bit of salt. This step is so important, you guys, if you want to achieve those juicy chicken wings on the inside with that perfect little crunch on the outside. So be sure to allow your chicken to boil for about 5 minutes before we get into the wet rub. Now that your chicken has pre-boiled for the last 5 minutes, it's finally time for us to make that wet rub. The first ingredient that I always go for is my favorite barbecue chicken spice, followed in with some freshly diced garlic. You can never have too much fresh garlic, you guys. Next, this part is totally optional, but if you want that extra kick, you may add in your favorite chili. And then for that sweetness, you will need some honey. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, and I'll let you know that I had overdone this step a little bit and I ended up regretting it with the final product. So please, when you're putting in your honey, put it in moderation. You will need some cooking oil, as you guys have just seen, and finally a good squeeze of some lemon juice. Look at how everything came in together. The smell at this point is divine. So as the meat is doing its thing in the refrigerator, I've decided to pop over for an afternoon meeting, which I have this afternoon. I'm on the road currently, off to my meeting in a little traffic, and I'm sure the next slide you guys see is me popping those wings into the oven. So let's go. Good morning, you guys. So it is officially the next morning and we are ready to get our chicken into the oven. So first, let me show you guys what it is looking like after several hours of marinating. And it smells so good, you guys, so let's get into it. As for step number 3, it's super important to pre-grease your pan before you begin the grilling process. I usually do this just so that I can ensure that all the skin on my chicken is still very well intact by the time all the heat has been applied. As for the rest of the marinade, I just go ahead and I pre-apply it onto my chicken pieces just to add in that extra flavor, you guys, because we are foodies out here. So now that everything is in our oven tray, we are finally ready to pop it into the oven. So we were preheating our oven for about some 5 minutes, and I like to pop mine into the middle, well, relatively the middle, so that we can allow it to just cook fairly. You know, the heat on the bottom needs to match with the heat on the top. So what you'll need to do is to just leave it to be cooking for the next 10 to 15 minutes, I should say. It's not on too high. I think we put it on about 150. So we're gonna leave it there to just, you know, grill slowly. What I'll also be doing is glazing on the remaining marinade. Every 5 minutes, I'll turn it around, glaze it on the top, turn it around, glaze it on the top, because you want to get all those flavors in. So that's what you guys are going to need to do, and I will show you what the finishing result will look like. And there you have it, guys. Perfection on a plate. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one. Bye bye.